Doing this Disney Dreamlight Valley project was definitely the right decision. Aside from the fact I really enjoyed the game, it's also been great to just get back to doing this gaming diary, so of course we're back with month 2. Disney Dreamlight Valley last time was fun, but we only really just got it started. There's so much to do, see and accomplish, and that's ignoring the update they're going to add. So let's go. Day 1. We're starting off already knowing what we're doing, since we have a wreck we need to rebuild. We went around collecting hardwood and getting clay, with iron being easily the hardest thing for us to get, but we do eventually get it, and there we are, raft rebuilt. We'll do something with it, someday. Day 2. For now though, we have another quest to do, specifically one for Donald. His houseboat is, well, a ruin, and we need to get it sorted. Scrooge McDuck tells us about a boat repair kit we need to make, so back to resource harvesting. Thankfully this one was a lot easier, and when we got there we headed down to the boat, got the thing rebuilt, and now it is as good as new. Day 3. This day was mostly a making money day, although I do a little side quest to place some furniture in the new area. Eventually I will redesign all the areas and stuff like that once I've unlocked most of what this game has to offer, but for now I'm just getting the rewards. Day 4. I was kind of planning another money making day until I realised we can progress with the mini story. Her bow is enchanted now, we need to add memories of her to it, so we go and have a chat with Scrooge and then with Goofy to do that. We activated and, well, it didn't bring her back, but Mickey and Minnie got to talk to each other for a bit, which is nice. I also got to start another quest from Maui to get coconuts. Couldn't get all the worms today though. Day 6. These worms are buried near water sources, but there's only a limited number of places to dig, and yeah, didn't always have them. Did today though. Used that to craft and then place a fishy trap to get an eel to come closer before burying it on the beach. Just like in the film. Takes some time, but sure enough, we get some coconuts. And finish the quest, of course. Day 8. Today we're doing a quest for Kristoff, and it's an odd one. Basically, he stinks, and we're going to make him some soap. Don't ask. We go and get some burned logs, and then we turn it into ashes, which we then boil into lye. Apparently this is a normal part of soap making, but I had no idea, so I was just confused. We need carrots and coconuts next, but yeah, that's not happening today. I did plant a carrot field though. Day 9. Courtesy of that field, we get all the carrots we need, and the coconuts were easy enough to get. With that we make the soap, mission done. Next we go and see the over-enthusiastically nodding Moana, who wants us to get Maui to forgive her by giving him some really good meals. Running around to get all those ingredients took some work, but we got them. We went and got the meals made and fixed things between them. Day 10. I didn't know what I was going to do today, but well, I found a random slimy sock yesterday. Guess I better return it. It's Donald's and he wants us to investigate his home for proof that it's been stolen, and apparently we found proof of sock stealing aliens. Okay, sure. In more serious news, it was time to investigate the glade of Dust. Oh dear! That's the problem. Hopefully Mother Goater will have the answer.
Pleasure.
Day 11. She sort of does? Restoring the orb here should fix it, but it's on an island we can't reach, so we need Merlin's help. This world is looking mighty creepy, and Merlin and Ursula are trying to fix it. The whole spell though, we can get it if Kristoff forgets about the woman he loves. Weirdly, he's okay with that. Ursula uses this to send us to basically another dimension. Lets us grab and place our orb though, fixing everything. Oh, and we also learn we're the king. Yeah, that information was just dropped on us. Day 12. Mother Goater wants us to spy on Scrooge using a microphone tree. Sure, why not? Once we have everything we need to craft the tree and place it outside of Scrooge's, we do so. It tells us where Scrooge's treasured scroll is, so I find the key in the glade and the chest on the beach. Apparently this is helpful for something we need, though I don't really trust the mother. Day 13. Scrooge has a quest for us, specifically stopping Ursula from undercutting him, and we have to make a deal with her in order to expose it. We ask her for a common fish, she makes out as rare, and then demand a rare flower. As this is a rare one, it took me a while to find. Brought it to her, worked out her trick, and went and told Scrooge. Today we went and had a chat with Ursula, and Scrooge gives her a piece of his mind, until he's distracted by a gold coin with his face on it. Typical. The rest of the day is just fishing and mining, trying to build up levels and friendships. Day 16. That work yesterday is the reason we have a Merlin quest to do today, so let's get it done. We have a chat with Merlin. He wants us to investigate a forest, do some crystals. We get some night shards, head back, and then purify them. Turned out the purified shards can be just given as gifts to people that act like their favourite gift, and we got a marry quest because of it. He needs some bits from his world, so we get that, and then he wants a 5-star meal. That won't be easy. Day 17. We eventually managed to put together a large seafood platter, the easiest of the 5-star meals, and then he upgrades my pickaxe. I can finally smash large beach debris, which means we can finally get this bridge open, thank God. For me, that was the most important thing. Mary also wanted a granite fireball. Sure, I guess. We also started another quest with Merlin, but that has to wait. Literally, it's in the requirements. We have to wait till another day. Day 20. We can now listen in on the 2 evil ladies, so of course we do. And we go and report back to Merlin, and that's the whole quest apparently. But that's okay, because we found another sock we need to deal with. This time we investigate Goofy's house and find blue fur. This mystery is getting stranger by the day. Day 21. Time to continue helping Mother Goatle get this sunstone that apparently we need, and we need to make some torches to help us get it. Those requirements though, yikes! The wood and fibre is easy enough, but the 9 gems, not so much. I did try and get them all today, but nah. My only success was upgrading Wally's garden. Day 22. Today was also not the day for it. I did try and I did improve on how much I had, and I made some money and so on, but I just couldn't get all the gems I needed. Day 23. Another day and still nothing. Why did this have to be so goddamn hard? Day 24. I was so desperate to get these gems that I ended up unlocking a new area, the Forgotten Lands, early just so I could check it for gems. And then, ironically, I got them in the glade anyway. Typical. Day 25. At least today we can finally move on, starting with crafting those torches. Then we head back to the mystical cave. Do you remember this place from last month? And we place them down. That's really pretty. So pretty we need a selfie. No idea how what we did will help, but sure, it's done now. I also get a quest from Donald, which is proving Goofy wrong by catching a fish. Okay. And I also had to wear these ugly overalls while doing it. Day 26. As soon as I realised I was still wearing those overalls, I got back to my regular look as quick as possible. I had no specific plans for today, but as I found a Wally memory, guess we're doing that. We find some electrical components to help build what we see in the memory. One in his home and one in his realm, but we need to make some parts, and that's going to be a tomorrow problem. Day 27. The tinkering parts were my goal, but they ended up being one I could not accomplish today. I did, however, find another sock. It was Merlin's, and we searched his library for a clue. We found a claw, which we then took to Donald. That gives us a landing beacon, so we go and place it down, and well, I don't believe it. It's Stitch! Considering blue fur and claw, maybe it wasn't much of a surprise, or at least it shouldn't have been. He needs a house, but alas, we cannot afford that today. Day 28. After a bit of money making, we go and pay for that house, and here we are, with a new resident, Stitch. Now, back to the tinkering parts. I made some progress, but alas, not enough. I also decided on this day to add a wheat and cabbage farm to the Count one, get ourselves some more regular and consistent income. Day 29. It took a while, but we got all the tinkering parts done. We used that to repair a tape player to give to Wally, and that was it. Feels like we deserve more of a reward considering how long that took. Day 30. Today is the last day, and I felt like I needed to do something a bit different to round the month off, so I decided to upgrade my house. In order to do that, I spent my time raising as much money as I could. House upgrade to 20 grand, so it's not exactly quick, but eventually we got it, and I must admit, I do like this upgraded house. With that though, I dare say it's time to call it. We've had a good month though. We repaired Donald's boat, we made soap, helped Mother Goatle curse the world, helped Mother Goatle uncurse the world, built a microphone tree, found a sock thief, and upgraded my home. Next month? I'd like to find Remy, since we have some quests that need him, and maybe get the other new areas unlocked. Regardless, I'll see you then.